What's going on, everybody? It's another beautiful afternoon here in Forest Hills, Queens, New York. I just went door knocking for a couple of hours, talking to some of the neighbors here. Went great. Question of the day was, well, wasn't really a question, more so of a, you know what you're doing is illegal, right? Okay, well, first of all, it's not. And secondly, I just got off the phone with 311, which is the go-to for all the information about legalities and stuff here in New York State where people make complaints to. I also got off the phone with Licensing and Services of New York State. So, three main things you want to look out for, and you're perfectly legal. First thing is, some places allow solicitation, some don't. But solicitation is when you are trying to sell something. If you're just giving information, which is what I was doing, or if you're just trying to provide value and see if anybody needs anything, then that's totally fine. It's legal. Second thing, if they have signs that say no solicitation, technically it's still legal to do what we're doing, just putting a flyer, telling some information about the market, asking if they need anything, if there's anything we can do to help. Technically, that's not illegal. But if they're taking the time to put a sign on their lawn that says no leaving flyers, I just wouldn't do it. There's plenty of other houses, and I just wouldn't do it. Why? Because it's annoying. If they're putting those out there, they're probably not going to call you anyways. I understand we have to be a little bit annoying because 9 times out of 10, probably 95 times out of 100, people are going to say no thanks, they don't need anything. But that 5%, 3%, 2%, whatever, they're going to be so glad that you're there to help them. You're not going to be able to reach those people without annoying a couple people. But anyways, if they have a sign, I just wouldn't do it. And the third thing is you don't want to leave your flyers inside mailboxes. So you might have to get a little bit creative. You can get door hangers, or what I like to do is roll up the paper in a certain way so that a certain phrase is showing, and put it on their door handle, or I'll stick it like kind of in their gate area that leads to their door, like on the stairs, so they see it right when they're coming in and shows the words. What you don't want to do is put the flyer, and I did this by accident one time, put the flyer and like squish it in between the door handle and the door frame, because then when they open the door, it's gonna fall on the floor, and then they gotta bend over to pick it up, and that's just annoying. The way I discovered it was I knocked, I rang the doorbell, nobody was coming to the door. I started rolling up my flyer, put it there, and what happened? They opened the door, and I ended up bending down to pick it up. And I was like, oh, my back. No, I'm just kidding. But imagine if the neighbors are having to do that, and then the paper falls, the wind blows it away, they're chasing after it. Oh, this freaking real estate agent. So we want to avoid that if we can. And a bonus tip that's also, I think, kind of obvious is if you have to trespass to get somewhere, to knock on the door, probably not a good idea. If they have a gate, obviously you're not going to jump over the gate. If you're thinking about door knocking, like for example in condos where you have to like buzz to get in and you try to sneak in behind somebody, that's probably not legal. I wouldn't do it. There's lots of other opportunities. If you can just walk up to the door, like from the street or the sidewalk, and you can walk up, then it should be totally fine. Anyways, I hope those tips helped some of you all out there. Keep talking to people, keep building those relationships, seeing who we can help. Wish you all success in the world. Till next time.